evening. I'm Chris Coraggio, NBC News Radio.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 a.m., the station that leaves no listener behind.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Talk Show. I'm your host, Sherry Marie Rovirosa, here on KCAA Broadcasting Network. We're affiliated with CNBC and NBC News and Sports, where we cover over 5 million households in greater Los Angeles. If you've missed our previous shows, you can watch us on our TV streaming channels distributions on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, and the Android app. Just subscribe to the Building Solid Foundations channel. Hello, friends. I'm the fashion host for the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. My name again is Sherry Marie Rovirosa, also known as Mommy Majesty. I'm a life and fitness coach, a fashion designer and stylist, an author and speaker, and an interior designer, and the mother of 12 children. Yes, you heard that right, 12 children. I'm also the CEO of Mommy Majesty Fitness, where I love to coach women through my signature program that I created and used after each of my 12 pregnancies to lose 60 to 80 pounds and to get my hourglass shape back 12 times. It's my heart's desire to empower women to show up as the most beautifully fit, stylish, confident version of themselves, starting from the inside out, so that they can achieve all their dreams and goals in this life. I'm so excited to be back here with you again today to dive into one of my favorite topics, the world of fashion. Today we're going to be discussing part 3 of our series, How to Create Your Personal Style Portrait. Then after the commercial break, we're going to hear from our very special guest, Latasha Fennell. She is the CEO of Boss Lady Bling Blingy Jewelry, and she creates some beautiful pieces, so you won't want to miss hearing from her. So we're going to discuss part 3 of our series, How to Create Your Personal Style Portrait. But first, I wanted to recap part 1 and part 2 for those of you who may have missed those episodes. So in part 1, we discussed our mindset, and we covered 5 of the most common negative thoughts that keep women from believing that they are able to create their own style. The first one is, I have to lose weight before I can be stylish. And we discussed, while that's not true, that you can be beautiful and stylish at every weight and every age. And the second thought was that it's going to take too much time to be stylish. And we discussed, while that is true at the beginning, it takes a little time to figure out your style and to curate your wardrobe. But after that, you're going to save yourself tons of time getting ready in the future. And the third negative thought was that it's going to be too expensive. And we discussed why that is not true, because there are many beautiful, stylish pieces at every price point available to all of us. And the fourth thought is that people will judge me if I show up looking beautiful and stylish. And we discussed that while that is true, people will judge you. We discussed that people will always judge you no matter how you show up. They're just judging you because that's what people do. And so we don't want to allow that to keep us from being all that we're meant to be in this life. And the fifth thought is that it doesn't really matter how I show up. And we discussed that because of a term called enclothed cognition, it's actually very important how we show up. Enclothed cognition means whatever we're clothed in affects our cognition. It affects how we think and feel and then how we act. So it's actually extremely important how we show up. So that was part 1 of the mindset. And part 2 of our series was choosing our 3 emotions that we're going to base our wardrobe on. And I used an exercise to help you understand how your emotions affect your wardrobe and how your wardrobe also affects your emotions. These were the 3 questions that I asked, and I had you answer them to yourself. The first one was, what is a favorite item that you like to wear? And then I had you describe in detail about the item, the color, and the different details about it. And then the second question was, when you wear your favorite item, how do you feel when you're wearing it? And I had you come up with 3 emotions. So it might be comfy and relaxed and fun, or it might be confident and sophisticated and elegant. So it just depends on what your favorite item was. But I had you pick 3 emotions that you feel when you wear it. And then the third question was, when you're wearing your favorite item and you look in the mirror, how do you feel about yourself when you're wearing it? And I had you pick 3 emotions around that question as well. And through those questions, you were able to see how what you wear affects how you feel, and it affects how you see yourself. And that was part 2. And the homework for part 2 was for you to choose 3 emotions that you would like to build your style off of, so that when you look in the mirror, you feel that way and you think that way about yourself when you're dressed in your style. And now today we're going to discuss part 3. And part 3 is actually creating our style guide. So once again, we want to reiterate, what does style actually mean? So style is a collection of thoughts and feelings that you have about yourself and how you choose to express those to the world. So the first thing that we're going to do is, for those of you who may not have done the homework, or maybe you weren't there for that episode, I'd like you now to think of 3 emotions that you would like to choose, that you would like your style to evoke inside of you. And when you look in the mirror, you would like to see yourself that way. Now, remember that there are no right and wrong emotions here. Any combination of the 3 is fine. It's just all up to you, because this is your personal style, no one else's. And we want this to represent you. So think of those 3 emotions. And then also I shared last time what, in this particular season, what my 3 emotions that I built my style on, just to give you an example. The first one is charming. I like to feel and look charming. Elegant. I like everything to have a bit of elegant to it. And confident. I like to feel very confident in my clothing. So those are the 3 emotions that I have chosen and built my wardrobe around, and my style. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to Pinterest. Now, most people have heard of Pinterest, and many are as addicted as I am to Pinterest. I love Pinterest. It's like having magazines on steroids. You can go into the search bar and put whatever you want in there, and you get hundreds of pictures of everything that you like. And so many, many women that I know love Pinterest. But in case you haven't heard of it, you can go to Pinterest.com and set up a free account, and then start your style board. And then you can put into the search bar any of the emotions that you've chosen. If it's elegant, women's elegant clothing, women's charming clothing, any of the different emotions that you've chosen, you can put into the search, and it will bring up hundreds of all different kinds of outfits that represent the wording that you put in. And then I want you to go through and see what outfits you're drawn to, which ones you just love and feel like they really expressing those 3 emotions that you've chosen. And then I want you to pin those on your style board. So it's really a lot of fun to use Pinterest, and it's a great tool to be able to visually see what you're trying to create with your style. As a side note, it's also a great tool to be able to visually create what you're designing in your home. If you're redoing a room, you can do the very same thing, and it's a very powerful tool. So after you have collected 2 or 3 dozen pins of all the different outfits that you're drawn to and that you love. And as a reminder, you don't have to love the entire outfit. It might just be something about it that you love. Maybe a blouse or a hat or a certain pair of pants or even shoes. Go ahead and pin it, and then you'll have a collection of the different items that you're drawn to and that you love. Then what we're going to do is we're going to filter through all of our pins. And because there's a lot of different styles that you might actually be drawn to and like, but since you've chosen the 3 emotions that you've chosen, that's going to be your style for this season. And filter out the ones that don't align with those emotions. Now, if you still love it, but it doesn't align, you can start another board and collect it and keep it on that board, and then you could use it possibly next year. Because remember that our styles are going to change a little bit each year, and sometimes a lot, depending on our lifestyle or different decisions we've made, different changes we've made in our life. Also accommodate different styles in our life. So be open to changing your style as the time goes by. Then I want you to look through all the pins you have left and see commonalities. There should be commonalities in all of the pins that you have, just certain things you like, colors and things like that. And then we want to try to mix and match the pieces. So if you see a blouse you love, see if you can pick out 2 or 3 bottom pieces that will go well with that blouse. And then those 3 bottom pieces, see if you can pick 2 or 3 blouses. And so this teaches you to be able to have many different outfits with less pieces. It's also a great way to pack for traveling. You can have fewer pieces that you have to pack, but if they mix and match, then you can make many outfits from them. And then you can dress them up with jewelry and dressy shoes, or dress them down with tennis shoes and casual jewelry. So this becomes a very powerful tool for you. And because we've used Pinterest and we've used it to create our style guide off of the 3 emotions we've chosen, this now is a powerful tool for you. And then the next step we're going to talk about next time is how to go through our closet and all of our clothes and thin them out and align them with our new style. So we will see you next time for part 4. Now we're going to take a commercial break, and then we get to visit with our very special guest, Latasha Fennell, the CEO of Boss Lady Bling Blingy Jewelry. So be sure to get back with us. See you then.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations radio talk show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Real Men of Real Estate.
Men of Real Estate radio show here on KCAA.
Boats, mortgages can be purchased.
All of us want to live in thriving communities.
Basically, go to the radio station, KCAAradio.com.
You can find us on your dial at 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, as well as 106.5 FM.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Welcome back to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Talk Show. I'm your host, Sherry Marie Rosa, here with our very special guest, Latasha Fennell. She is the CEO of Boss Lady Bling Bling Jewelry, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about her before we meet her. So Latasha Fennell is a multi-talented, proud entrepreneurial founder, CEO of Boss Lady Bling Blingy Jewelry. Latasha is also a co-author, a local model, an event promoter, celebrity stylist, jewelry bling master, clothing designer, and proudly a United States active duty military service member. Latasha has always supported, believed in charity, and has helped and worked behind the scenes of countless events in and out of uniform. Latasha is involved and is a member of many entrepreneurs and female organizations groups, such as Global Society of Female Entrepreneurs, CIM Exclusive Models, Lacadish Fashion, All Women Rock, the Red Blazers, Women's Empowerment Summit, San Diego Made, E-Women Network, and Seams Africa, just to name a few. Well, it is such an honor and a privilege to have you here with us, Latasha. Welcome.
Thank you so much. It is an honor to be on your show. I'm excited, and I just couldn't wait. It's an honor to actually be a part of the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show.
Oh, thank you. And I want to start by thanking you for serving in our U.S. military. It is an honor to meet you and to get to interview you. And we just want to tell you that we are so grateful for your service to our country.
Oh, thank you for your support.
So first off, can you tell us what motivated you to come up with your name of your business?
I have to give my sailors, my United States sailors, thanks for the name because, as you mentioned, I'm in the United States Navy. I'm a logistics specialist, senior chief, to be exact. And my sailors used to call me Boss Lady.
Ah, I love that.
So that's how I came up with the name Boss Lady, but we end up adding the blingy because I love bling. And I used to try to sneak to wear it in uniform, which I know is not the right thing to do.
I love it.
Different and I mean, being blingy different was always a thing for me. So that's how we end up coming up with Boss Lady Bling Blingy.
I love that. It's wonderful. That would be me trying to sneak in some bling in my uniform if I were there as well. Oh my goodness. I love the necklace you have on as well. It's beautiful.
Thank you. This is one of my pieces, spring pieces. Yeah, it's called a jabot. I actually made a lot of these out of crystals and rhinestones.
It is stunning. So tell us, what was your motivation to start your jewelry business?
Well, as a little girl, I always was impressed by very flashy, sparkling. I think every girl is.
Yes.
I always wanted to dress up. And as I got older, I could not turn that off. I couldn't wait to take off my uniform to be different. I think people look so amazing when they're all dressed up, and bling always make everything better.
Yes, I agree. And I always say diamonds are a girl's best friend, right?
Oh yes. Oh, yes.
We love the blingy stuff, even as little girls. That's awesome. So what is something unique about your company that you could share with us?
Well, Boss Lady Bling Blingy is a one-stop shop. Here, we don't let you leave without putting your items in a gift bag. Because have you ever bought anything from like a local store, and then you got this nice gift, but now you need to run to the 99-cent store to go get a gift bag and then try to wrap it all up. Well, here you're leaving with the whole shebang. And I actually get to know my customers. We become friends in this family because I try to make sure I know exactly what it is that you're looking for, what you like, the colors, the whole 9 yards. We don't let you leave here without having everything that you want.
Wow, that's wonderful. So you're a one-stop shop, and that saves people so much time, and you're over-delivering what they're expecting, which is a great thing. That's always such a surprise to the customer, I'm sure, and I'm sure that they love you for that. So can you tell us a little bit about your life leading up to this and your background?
Sure. So, like I said, I've been in the military now this year, 24 years. I'm going to be retiring in less than 10 months. Will put me at 25 years and I think like 4 months. I don't know who's counting, maybe me.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so, and like I say, I travel around the world, and I have enjoyed the places that I visit. And actually, some of those places I was able to pick up nice, fancy material and stones from all around the world, and to create beautiful pieces to design. And I'm a small country girl. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, raised in West Memphis, Arkansas, small town, Proctor, Arkansas. So I love people. I love to talk. I love to get to know things about people and what makes them do things, their drive. So coming into the military and traveling was like a dream to me because I can do different things and I can be different.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. I love that story. So how do you manage the military and your business now, and all of the things that you have to keep straight for a business? That's a lot. How do you manage all of that?
Yes. Well, I was always told that it was not mandatory, or it was always recommend you can get 9 hours of sleep. Don't mean you need 9 to 8 hours of sleep. So we'll find time for things that we love to do. So with me, I'm like nonstop because I don't look at what I do as a job. I'm very passionate about it. It's a stress reliever for me. So I'm up early in the morning and I go to work, and then I basically do my business from 3 to 4 o'clock in the evening until like 9 or 10 sometimes, depending on the events and what I'm working on, into the next morning.
Wow. Yeah, so that it does take a lot of time, but it sounds like you really enjoy what you're doing.
Oh, yes.
And then also, you are a mother and a wife as well. How do you balance out family time with all that you have to do?
Oh, like I say, I involve them into my madness.
That's good, yeah.
Yes, when we're doing events or, I'm brainstorming. So the logo and everything, my son actually came up with the drawing of the lions and the male clothing. So my husband also helped sew. So it was a family business in the very beginning, whether they wanted to do it or not.
You recruited them, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome.
My husband also served in the United States Navy. He has been in the Navy over 26 years. He's a master chief.
Wow.
I'm a senior chief, and my son is in college here in Orange County.
Wow. Yes. What an amazing family you have. Such an honor to meet you all. That's wonderful.
Thank you so much.
So, do they still work in your company, or was that just when you started?
So they're part-time, basically, because my son is full-time college. My husband is full-time military as well. So when I get hectic with things, I pull them in to help me out. But basically, it's ran by a woman. The boss lady herself.
The boss lady. That's awesome. So, how does it affect your time in the military, balancing the military too with your business?
Well, it doesn't really affect it because right now I'm on shore duty. And shore duty means right now I'm not deployed. So I have time. I do like a 9 to 5 basically, or if there's a special events or whatnot, I'm able to do those things.
Yes. Okay. And so, what about your perspective as a woman being in the military? Can you share some of that with us?
Times have changed, like I say, I've been in over 20-some years, and as the time changed, rules and laws have changed. I think any place, anywhere, women make it better. And we're in higher positions to show them what women can do, because we can do it all. I mean, that's why we're so special.
Yes, yes. That's awesome. We're now going to take a commercial break, and so be sure to tune back in so that you can hear all about Latasha Fennell's beautiful jewelry that she makes. We'll see you then.
Real Men of Real Estate.
Men of Real Estate radio show here on KCAA.
Boats, mortgages can be purchased.
All of us want to live in thriving communities.
Basically, go to the radio station, KCAA radio.com.
You can find us on your dial at 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, as well as 106.5 FM.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services, including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing, and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations radio talk show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Welcome back to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Talk Show. I am your host, Sherry Marie Rovi-Rosa, here with our very special guest, Latasha Fennell. She is the CEO of Boss Lady Bling Blingy Jewelry. Welcome back, Latasha.
Thank you.
I also want to mention again that she is an active member of the U.S. military and that it's an honor to have her here today. So, we have heard so many great things, Latasha, about your company and about what led up to you starting it. And now I was wondering if you could share with us, when you are creating your designs, who and what inspires you for your designs?
I mean, because I'm often in uniform, as you mentioned, so I can't wait to get home and dress all up. So a lot of material, flashy material, stones, inspired me. My latest one was the late notorious RBG.
Yes.
She's a great inspiration. I love to talk to women because I don't know, it's just like seeing their likes and dislikes and being able to put something together to see them look different. Mm-hmm. It inspires me to see them look good, you know, to make a difference in someone's life. Something like, I have a lot of women that say they don't love bling, but once they meet me and see the things that I can create and design for them, they become bling lovers. But yes, and material, fabric, all those things, I'm so inspired by those things.
Awesome. Yes. So then you're saying that you will customize jewelry for your clients as well. That's exciting. Yes. And so how do you go about doing the customization?
It depends on the piece that we're working on, because I used to get frustrated, especially when I travel. I'm not a size 2, you know, and I don't like when they say one size fits all, because it's not true.
Right.
So I believe that, you know, some people need things to be customized. Mm-hmm. To make them look good and feel good. So that's my job, I believe, to make people feel good, because if you look good, you will feel good.
Yes, that's wonderful. So are you set up so that they can come in and see your shop in person if they're in your area?
Absolutely. I do have a studio, actually downtown San Diego. We can meet here. I can actually go out to meet them. If that's not possible, we can totally do Zoom phone calls. I have actually worked on pieces and never saw the person, just over details, and knocked it out of the park every time.
Oh, wow. That's quite a talent that you have. I love that. That's amazing. And I love that you offer Zoom as well for those people. So that really expands your reach, because you'll be able to see and help people all over the world. So anyone listening out there who wants beautiful customized jewelry, you'll be able to get on a call or a Zoom with Latasha, and she will customize it to what you like. So also, do you have a catalog too that they can look at kind of as a point of reference for what you've done in the past?
Absolutely. We now at our 5th lookbook. So my last lookbook is this one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And this one here is called Boss Business.
I love it.
And we have some of the things that we've been working on. That's me in uniform.
Wow, and it's full color. Beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Everything is color.
Beautiful. I love it.
Oh, so we have a lot of items. I don't just create. A lot of people, I started with just bling. Now I have expanded into clothing, shoes, perfume, hair pieces, bathing suits.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm getting really excited hearing about all this. I'm going to have to come visit you myself.
Oh,
That's wonderful. So you have really expanded from just jewelry. So basically, you could put bling on any item for your clients.
Anything, yes.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Now, can you tell us how you actually learned how to create your beautiful bling jewelry?
You know, I did not go to school. I was self-taught. And I think it was like the military experience on being able to just actually jump into the fire and learn as I go. I made lots of mistakes, but I would create a piece and I would actually wear it for a whole week. So I can be able to tell a person how heavy it was, how light it was, what kind, like, any issues that it would give a person before I actually made another piece and sell it.
Wow, I love how you get so personally involved in each piece you're creating. That's a wonderful, for your customer, wonderful service to provide to them. Does your company give back to the community?
Oh, absolutely, because that's what I do day in and day night. You know, being active duty military, we're trained to serve the community. So that I can do that with my eyes closed. So I make sure that I'm always out there providing for the community, especially the female vets. I always give Boss Lady blingy sweaters, shirts, and also we go to the schools because, I mean, we want to hit them when they're young, because you never know who's watching you. Because like I said, my passion started when I was a little girl. I would actually see people dress up and watch TV. So we also just go back to the school and we have them come here to the studio. So they come down to San Diego Made Factory and visit the entrepreneurs here. We have 28 studios on the first floor, and we have students, kids come in and check them out.
Oh, that's wonderful. And getting them interested in being entrepreneurs at a young age.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. So what advice would you give to other women who would like to start a women-run company like you have?
Don't be afraid to fail. You know, don't be afraid to make mistakes and network. Network. Women need to work with each other because I'm telling you, we're so powerful. We can do wonders when we work together.
Yes.
We really can.
Yes, that's wonderful. So if there was one thing you could say that you would do differently, if you could go back in time with your business, what would you do differently or change?
I would have started sooner.
Yes, right?
First, I was that one. I was afraid. I second guessed a lot of my things because I just felt like, oh, it wasn't time. You know, a lot of people say timing is everything, but I would have just started when I was thinking of it. I wouldn't have delayed the process, but I learned a lot along the way. So I don't take like anything. I'm actually excited on where Boss Lady Bling Bling is going. And with the help of the community and other entrepreneurs and women like yourself, we have gotten to a better place.
That's wonderful. So if someone wants to come and visit your showroom, do they need to make an appointment or can they just drop on in? How will you handle that?
Appointments are always better so I can make sure I have everything that the customer is looking for. But you don't need an appointment. I'm open from Tuesdays to Saturdays. On Sundays and Mondays, we're closed because I like to design and actually work, you know, without people being around. Sometimes it takes a little longer. But if you have an appointment and you absolutely need to come in on a Sunday or Monday, I can make that work. They can also reach me online or Zoom. But I love to have you guys come down and see the showroom and meet the other entrepreneurs behind the scenes.
That would be a wonderful experience.
Oh, yes.
So you're in a large building that have many different offices of different businesses there?
Yes. So we're in this big factory. It's a big warehouse. It's called San Diego Made Factory. It's located 2031 Commercial Street, San Diego. It's downtown San Diego. 28 studios. We have conference room. We have 2 podcasting rooms. We have an event center. We have upstairs co-working spaces. I mean, it's a huge warehouse, and I tell you, they give back to the community, and it's women ran and owned. So a lot of things we do it together. But I think that everything here is handmade. So that set us apart from the rest of the factories around. and it's open 24/7.
Wow, that's wonderful. So being there with the other business owners, you can all support each other, I'm sure, as well.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to take another commercial break. And when we come back, we'll get to hear more from Latasha Fennell and get to hear some of her offers that she has for our audience. So be sure to tune back in. We'll see you then.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations radio talk show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Real men of real estate.
Men of Real Estate Radio show here on KCAA.
Boats, mortgages can be purchased.
All of us want to live in thriving communities.
Basically, go to the radio station, KCAAradio.com.
You can find us on your dial at 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, as well as 106.5 FM.
Welcome back to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Talk Show. I'm your host, Sherry Marie Roverosa, here with our very special guest, Latasha Fennell. She is the CEO of Boss Lady Bling Blingy Jewelry. She is also a member of the U.S. military, and it's such an honor to have her here with us today. Welcome back, Latasha. I'm so excited to get to see some of your pieces. And Latasha got some of her pieces together so that we will be able to see them and hear about them. So as you're showing us, if you could also describe them for our radio listeners, that would be wonderful.
Okay. I actually just finished my spring and summer collection, and this one here is my most beautiful, colorful collar.
That's beautiful.
If you're ready for a spring and summer, you can't go wrong wearing this blingy collar.
Oh, I love it.
Color.
Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful. So it's kind of like a necklace, but it's an actual white or cream collar, and it's covered in multicolored beautiful jewels.
Yes, lots of stone and lots of bling.
Beautiful. Love that.
And you can wear this with a halter top, a spaghetti strap. If you're gonna go out with the ladies or do a dinner, go somewhere fancy. It serves both. If you want to put on a jacket, you can actually put that on with a jacket. So you can dress up or dress down that piece.
Yeah, I love it.
And then we have our most fancy long piece.
Oh my, beautiful.
Here is gold and lots of bling, lots of crystals. So if you're going to a gala, a dance, somewhere very important, red carpet, you want to turn head, this will be your piece. It's very light.
Beautiful.
Very light.
Beautiful.
It looks like it's heavy, but it's very light, and I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with this piece here.
I love it. So beautiful.
And that is under my Jabot sessions. If you look online, all you got to do is type in Jabots, Jabots, and you will see those pieces located under that section.
Wonderful. Those are so beautiful. And you said too that you do jackets. Can you describe some of the jackets that you've done?
Yes, I actually do a lot of company logos, their anything to make enhance their logos. So my latest piece was 2 jackets with their company logo on the back of it, and I bling it out. I also do jackets like this and put bling all along the collar. So just in case you don't want to wear a neck piece or earrings, we'll bling the jacket out. So you can still stand out in the crowd and look good. We do fedora hats. We do cowgirl hats. We do earrings, everything. If you can think of it, I can bling it. I also do painting as well.
Paintings?
Yes.
And
so a lot of people bring in their old paintings, and I bling them out.
Oh, wow. That sounds beautiful. I would love to see something like that. Is that in your magazine that you had?
So my paintings is actually online as well.
Okay.
And you can always find me on www.bossladyblingy.com, or you can find me on Instagram at ladyblingy4. That's LADIEBLINGY 4. And Facebook is Lady Blingy, and that's LADIEBLINGY.
Wonderful.
And you can talk the stuff that I'm working on. I love to do little videos where I show you what I'm doing, how I did it, and the before and the finish.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Do you have any offers for our audience today?
Absolutely. So if you're out there and you're watching and you're listening, you can always use the code all the way into the end of April. We have a code that's called Boss Lady Blingy Radio. 20% off on anything on my website.
I love that, and I'll definitely be using it. I can't wait to get on your website and see all the beautiful things that you've created. I just really love everything that you've created so far. So now let's see. What do you have planned for the future of Boss Lady Bling Blingy?
Well, now that I'm towards the end of my naval career, I want to write a book. So I have already started. We want to do 25 to 30 chapters, 25 of the chapters being dedicated to my military service and some of the things and places that I did while serving, and a little bit of the beginning chapters of my life, me as Latasha, and then we talk about Senior Chief Petty Officer of the United States Navy throughout the book. So that's exactly what I'm working on right now. And we're going to take the business bigger and better, because now I have 100% of my time to dedicate to my business.
Wow. So when is that book starting? Have you been able to start it yet?
I actually started now, like 2 months ago. I have already started. We're doing pictures and all of these things that I have done throughout my 25 years. So we actually going back, finding some old pictures on some deployments, the ships and stuff that I've been a part of to get everything together.
Wow, that's going to be an amazing book. I for sure want to get that book, and to get to see the military through your eyes and your perspective. And I bet you have some hilarious stories and probably a lot of tear-jerking stories too in all those years, for sure. So that will be an amazing book. Do you have the title chosen yet for your book?
Yes, but I'm not sure it just yet.
Oh, okay.
I have to do some tweaks, but I think that this is going to be an amazing book, and it would inspire a lot of women that's in uniform and outside of uniform, so they can see some of the things that we had to go through and some things that we are going through, as women in the military and being a high-ranking female in the military. I think it will inspire a lot of people, and just so you can see it, I'll take you on this journey, on a big cruise.
Wow, I love it. I'm really excited to get your book.
Thank you.
Well, we are coming to a close here today, and I just want to thank you again, Latasha, for being with us today and sharing about your company and your life and your time serving in the military. And thank you again for your service and for being with us today.
Oh, thank you so much, Sherry. Thank you for having me. And I hope that everyone that's listening have a boss blingy day.
I love that. And I will for sure. Thank you, Latasha. We'll see you later.
For more local radio every day, listen to KCAA.